Hey everybody. So I got the opportunity to stay at the Hilton Resort and Spa in Destin, Florida on a recent business trip and had a really nice experience there. So I thought I would share some of my thoughts on this resort. First of all, Destin is not super close to any airports, which is nice since you won't hear any airplanes fly over. The closest airport to the hotel is the Panama City Airport. And being from the DC area, I had to fly to Houston first, then to Panama City. Then from the Panama City airport, I took the Uber to the resort. That was a good $85 with tip, but probably the best and cheapest way to get to the resort. Checking into the room was easy. I checked in with the app, so I could go straight to my room if I wanted to. But I had just gotten the Hilton Aspire credit card from American Express, so I wanted to make sure they had the updated card on file. The people at the front desk were great. I have Diamond status, which is Hilton's top status, and comes with the credit card. So they made sure I got everything I needed and was on my way quickly. I do like that this specific Hilton has a gold and diamond member dedicated line. So we don't have to wait in long lines with the average vacationers. Because the resort has two buildings, I also had to ask which building my floor was on, since that wasn't apparent. And this Hilton was huge. So the company got me just a regular room with a king-sized bed. And it was a great room. I got the highest floor in their spa building, which is the 7th. The room is big, especially just for one person. I like the peach orange color of the walls. Makes it look very tropical and beach-like. Oh, and the bed. It was probably the second most comfortable bed I've slept on at a hotel. So comfortable that when I had to wake up, I just did not want to. The bed pulled me back in. Pillows were so soft and fluffy too, and they gave me 4. The room also came with a mini fridge, unfilled, a microwave, and of course the normal coffee, tea, ice bucket amenities. Of course, if you're a gold and diamond member, maybe even if you're a silver member, you will get 2 bottles of water in your room when you arrive. You won't get it every day, but I found if you asked, they will deliver. It is spring water and not that purified water, so that was a plus. I found this part very interesting because outside the bathroom, they have a sink area. I've never seen this before, and I really like it. That way, if you had multiple people in the room, you can still do things like brush your teeth and wash your face while someone else uses a toilet or shower. They have a huge mirror as well, which is great. Like all hotels, they have a closet with hangers for you. I always like a hotel that gives you a lot of hangers, especially if you're there on business. Hanging up the suit, dress pants, dress shirts, it's just a nice to have amenity. Okay, going into the bathroom, you get a nice Hilton standard sink with the free daily shampoo, conditioner, body lotion, hand and body soaps. You get a pretty good sized mirror and of course, your face and bathroom towels. You get your standard toilet and quite a nice bath and shower. The bath and shower area is quite big, but not as big as I would have thought. You do get an area where you can sit. I was surprised that they did have any sliding doors. Instead, you get a regular shower curtain. Oh, and in case you missed it, you get your standard hotel safe. They just put it under the outside sink, which is also unusual. I've always seen them inside the closet. Another thing I really like about this hotel room is that they have a lot of electrical outlets for you, which is awesome since we all have so many things we need to charge these days. They have 2 outlets here on the nightstand and another 2 on the other nightstand. Oh, they also have this large 40-something inch flat screen, which I forgot to even try, as well as a lot of storage space with the given dresser. Also, I really like the amount of lighting they have in this room. I counted 5 lamps in the main area alone. The desk area is really good too. They give you 2 chairs, which is one more than the norm. There's, of course, a dedicated lamp for the desk and a nice glass top. The glass top isn't nice to you if you must use a mouse for your laptop, but that's an easy fix by using any piece of paper. Hilton gives you a dedicated Ethernet cable for your internet access, as well as 2 more electrical outlets and 2 USB charging ports. This room would be awesome for a family of 3 or 4 as well if you opted for the 2 queen beds option. I had to work in the hotel after the business conference, and I was very comfortable, happy, and productive at this desk. You also have a mini living area here, coffee table with glass top and a couch. And finally, we have the balcony. I was lucky enough to get a beachfront view room, and it was pretty nice. Half of the view was of the white sandy beach, and the other half was the other resort area. After a long business day, coming out onto the balcony and just sitting down is very relaxing. You can hear the faint noises of the waves. I was here in February, so not too many people, so you can hear nature basically. The weather was around 50 degrees too, so not too bad. I enjoyed the sun and breeze. One downside I noticed walking out onto the balcony was this large piece of metal. If you're not paying attention or slightly impaired for whatever reason, you may trip on it. It takes quite a bit of effort to step over it. On that note, another negative of my room stay were some of the amenities given to me. Like the toothbrush they provided sucked. It had 3 rows of brushes. This is common across all Hilton brands, so I always bring my own toothbrush when I stay at a Hilton property, specifically my United Airlines travel toothbrush. Marriott has great toothbrushes, by the way. Mouthwashes were nicely packaged, though. Another thing that bothered me about this hotel stay was when I asked for room service for some amenities, they said they would be up right away to give it to me, but after an hour had passed, they never came, and I just went to bed. The last thing that annoyed me was their digital room key, where you can use your smartphone to open your room's door. To use this feature, you turn it on when you check in, and then when you go up to your door, you open the app, you press unlock. It does require that your location Bluetooth be on, but for me at least 3 times it did not work, and I had to restart the app in order to open my door. And really, I feel like is just faster to pull out your physical card in my pocket versus using my phone to open the door. I think if they made it like car keys, where I would just have to walk up to the door, it detects me, carry my smartphone, and opens automatically when I'm at the right distance. That would be the way to go. So Hilton, if you're listening, go for that goal. But really, those were the only few downsides of the room and service. And there were no robes in my room, which was strange. Usually they have 2 in the room, and of course you would expect that in a resort and spa. But overall, it was a great room. The staff were all friendly and just great, very helpful when I asked questions. In the hotel itself, there are 2 actual restaurants, along with some other bars. One of the restaurants is called Cigars, which happens to be a 4-diamond steak restaurant. Of course, I had to eat there once before I left. It is pricey, but not super pricey compared to the other steak restaurants. The food was good, but not the best I've ever had. Like most steak restaurants, they give you complimentary bread and butter spread and all that. Nothing special there. I started off with the crab cakes as my appetizer. Presentation was very nice, and the crab cake itself was pretty tasty. I didn't like the sausage and shrimp relish topping that came with it. That just made it very sour and just strange and not very pleasing to me. But others may really like it. The other downside was there wasn't much crab in the crab cake. That was $19. Would have liked more crab meat. I've had $10 crab cakes with more crab in it, honestly. As a crab cake lover, I would not put this in my top 10 crab cake list or any list. For my entree, I had the New York strip steak. The steak was seasoned well and cooked perfectly to my medium request. The steak was the best part of the meal and really made me happy. The strip was very tender, easy to cut, easy to chew, and so very juicy. At $55, this was worth it. I did order sides with the New York strip. I had the asparagus with creamed spinach, half order of each. Nothing too special about them. That blew me away. Pretty average sides. For dessert, I had a creme brulee. It was recommended to me by their manager, and boy, was it good. Enough said, it was delicious. A good meal overall. Came out to be a bit over $100. Worth it. Just wish I didn't have to wait 24 minutes to put in my order. The second restaurant they had in the hotel is called Sandcastles, and I liked it better than Seagar's for really three main reasons. One, it's much better priced. Two, the seafood tasted fresh and great. And three, it has a sushi menu from the sushi bar across the hall. On the first night I was there, I got their sauteed groper with crab, and that was just amazing. The combination of groper, crab, and creamy pepper sauce, spinach, and mashed Yukon Gold potatoes was done so well. I was full and still wanted more. The thing wrapped in yellow there is just a lemon, in case you were wondering. It also came with a garden salad appetizer, and of course I had to try at least one of their sushi dishes in the same sitting. So I tried their vegetable roll. Just kidding. I tried their shaggy dog, which had shrimp tempura, avocado, crab with a K, topped with tempura flakes, eel sauce, and spicy mayo. Yes, it was delicious. I wasn't feeling raw fish that night, and this is just a great alternative to have if you have something against raw fish. I would totally have it again. On my final night there, I went back to Sandcastles since I was probably now in debt after Seagar's, and tried their crab cakes. Just kidding. I couldn't do the crab cakes again after that place. Afraid they would add that crazy relish on top and ruin my final meal there. I had their old Florida seafood platter, which consisted of a grilled groper, Gulf shrimp, and oysters. You can also get those fried, but my trainer says I was getting fat, so he ruined my meal. The dish also came with sauteed spinach, creamed corn, and hush puppies. Oh, I did forget to mention, Sandcastle also gives you bread and butter on the house for you to munch on while you are waiting for your entree. It was actually better than Seagar's bread and butter. It was also the first time I tried honey butter. That was life-changing. If you've never tried honey butter, try it. Anyways, after eating all that, I was actually still hungry, so I had the waiter recommend me a dessert. My waiter, I think his name was David, recommended this brown butter pound cake dessert. I don't recommend it. Oh, Sandcastles also serves as the hotel's breakfast restaurant. Diamond members get a continental breakfast for free, which is all cold foods, danishes, fruits, and yogurts. Now, for another $7, you can have access to the full breakfast buffet, which is awesome. So many amazing choices. I had 2 plates. Would have been better if Diamond members got a free breakfast buffet, since it is the highest status at Hilton hotels, but I can understand why they charge extra. It's really an awesome breakfast buffet. Second best compared to any other hotel I've been in. The Hilton Resort and Spa has an amazing spa called Serenity by the Sea. This was really only my second time ever going to a spa, the first being during my Abu Dhabi trip. Massages really do help you relieve stress. You feel a lot better during and after the massage. The bed has heated blankets, and they even keep your robe heated. The purchase of a massage allows you to have access to their spa facilities, which means you get to wear these flip-flops, have your own robe, special fruit water, as well as access to the sauna, jacuzzi, and other bathroom facilities. I highly recommend you attend a spa at least once a year if you can. The hotel does come with a good-sized fitness center with a good amount of equipment, a good variety. Clearly, they have enough treadmills. I guess their analysis suggests a lot of people want to run, burn off their calories. I will say when I travel, I tend to eat a lot more and exercise less for some reason. Like when I went over to Dubai, 15 pounds. I'll have to do a video on that trip, but yeah, a good variety of equipment here. As you can see, this gym probably doesn't have many visitors though, as you can see. And finally, I have to talk about the beach. This resort and spa is beachfront, which is awesome. I had an okay view, not the best. The sand on Destin Beach is soft and white with no broken shells, which makes walking and running on the beach really comfortable. Well, running on the beach really makes your calves burn, so that may not be too comfortable. Anyways, the beach is just beautiful. And there I leave you my first YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed, and I end the video with these cute things I found while running on the beach.